Voici l'époque du swing.
Here we are again. So now we're going to be talking about the whys. Whys, because we want you to use your intelligence. And why? Because there are certain things that needs to be done a certain way. So understanding why something is done a certain way or why something is not allowed is to make sense of what is expected of us during our work. The whys are Cooklay's way of explaining how to be a great server and how to share with you the reasons behind our service philosophy. By keeping this principle in mind, your work will be fun and direct you in giving excellent service and making guests happy. Our philosophy is never upset the guest. If we can do it, we do it. Whys number 1. A smile makes us feel good. That's why we smile for all our guests. This is the most important thing. Even if you start with a forced smile, like this one. When you smile, you cause the person in front of you to smile back. Whys number 2. Greeting one another just feels right. That's why we always greet one another and all our guests. In the same spirit, we give a parting salutation as our guests leave, adding to the happy feeling of having been in a great place where people are served with care. Whys number 3. Smoking is unhealthy and considered unhygienic, and it smells bad. That's why smoking breaks are very short. Smoking breaks takes place after the service and only taken when there are no guests to serve. Of course, you always check with your manager before going on a smoking break. When you have been on a smoking break, we recommend that you use mouthwash and wash your hand. We seriously suggest that you quit. It's better for you anyway. By the way, we never smoke inside our own restaurant. Whys number 4. Guests expect their server to be perfectly groomed and to look the part. That's why every team member is personally responsible to be ready for service in full uniform, black socks, and immaculately groomed. As soon as the door is open, your hair must be clean, cut properly, your hands impeccable, your uniform spotless, and your shoes polished. Fresh breath, of course, and definitely deodorant, but light. We don't want to disturb our guests with a too strong smell. And of course, servers never use their mobile phone during service. It's just not right. Part of being prepared is that every server has 3 pens, a wine opener, and a KOT, which is short for Kitchen Order Ticket, also called Captain Order Book, or in French, a bon commande. Of course, jewelry is nice. Nice to wear, but at work we only wear a wedding ring, a simple watch, simple bracelet, and for the ladies, stud earring. For the men, I'm sorry, hearing as a no-go. Whys number 5. Guests come to Cooklay for the food, wine, ambience, and obviously, your great service. That's why all our team always behave properly, respecting one another and the management. That gives a great ambience for our guests. Of course, stealing is out. Bad language is a no-no. Politics, religion, discrimination have no place in our culture. And our official language is English. so we always speak in English with our fellow team member. Wise number 6. Being present on time and according to schedule makes work smooth and avoids creating unnecessary pressure. That's why good timekeeping, good attendance, and clocking in, clocking out in micros is normal professional behavior. To be here on time is to be late. Never forget that. To be here 5 minutes early is to be ready for work on time. Wise number 7. In Cookle, there is always something to do. Refilling side station, checking the tables, and checking on guests are all part of a great service habit. That's why our team members will never stand around talking in groups or joking. You have time for that after work. Supervisors always have some interesting training on wine, food, or other ideas to give you. Don't hesitate to ask them. So, of course, training is considered part of our work. Wise number 8. Being happy at work makes for happy guests. Problems comes up from time to time. That's why it's important to inform the manager and get help quickly. If it's a service problem, seek the fastest solution. Personal problem should be solved after service is over. And we never fight. We are firm believers in ensuring that guests and team members leave the restaurant satisfied. And we want you to remember, you are the first responder to guest problems. We need you to solve problems right away. Try to figure out solutions and fix it. Then you talk to the manager, whatever it takes. You can use the 4 A's. You first, acknowledge. Let your guests know that you understood there is a problem. Second A, apologize. Doesn't cost you much and makes your guests understand that you feel sorry about this issue. A number 3, you act. If the guest is unhappy with his plate, immediately remove it. And last A, you advise. Go to your manager, let him know there was an issue, that you try to sort it out, and that you remove the problem. He can then take the necessary action. Wise number 9. Working in a restaurant with food and drinks around all the time, it can be quite tempting to feel that it's okay to eat and drink from the guest product. But this leads to carelessness and a bad image. That's why we provide you with great meals. And so we ask that you don't eat and drink in the restaurant. Wise number 10. Because we are busy all the time, we can quickly forget ideas and suggestions that would make our service better. That's why everyone is encouraged to note all comments about any mistakes in service in the logbook, so that improvement can be made. No details is too small. So let us know, and you will be helping us creating excellence in service. There is an employee handbook, and that goes into details. We recommend that you read and abide by it. Thank you very much. Enjoy your work here at Cookle, and should you have any question, do not hesitate to contact us. Thank you.
Well, Sally loves Harry, but Harry doesn't love Sally anymore. This is their story, and this is what Sally did.